Hi, my name is Justin Price and I'm the creator of the biomechanics method, which provides corrective exercise education for health and fitness professionals. Today I want to share with you 3 easy assessments you can use to integrate corrective exercise into your group fitness classes. Now, before your clients or before your attendees work out, these assessments can be done before the warm-up so your attendees can identify their common or their musculoskeletal imbalances so they can perform self-myofascial release techniques and stretches to undo their problems before they're made worse by going to the more dynamic activities they're going to do when they work out. So here's the 3 easy assessments you can do. I'll bring Dennis out to show you. So the first one is you're just testing a dorsiflexion. So obviously when you're going to be, actually do you mind doing a squat for us, Dennis, for a second? So when you do a squat in your classes, obviously the ankle, knee and hip need to be able to bend. If they can't bend effectively, then that bending stress is going to go to the lower back. So let's just test dorsiflexion. He's going to do that by kneeling. So just kneel down that back knee. And he's just going to come forward with that right leg forward. And you're going to gently just rock forward and see if your ankle and knee can bend. So you're going to check the left-hand side. Perfect. Just kind of make a mental note of which side's tighter. He's going to check the right-hand side. Let's check the left-hand side. Which side was tighter? Is it this side?
This side.
Yeah. You can see that this side doesn't go as far forward. So the muscles that need to be looser to enable him to be able to bend his ankle and bend his knee are his soleus, which is a calf muscle, and his quadriceps. So he would simply massage with a tennis ball his soleus, massage his quadriceps, then do some stretches for those muscles, and he'll be more able to dorsiflex, which is bend the ankle, which enables him to bend his knee and bend his hip, take stress off his lower back. The next exercise we'll get, or next assessment, is to get him to test to see if his hip can go into extension. Do you mind lying on your back for me? So obviously you need to be able to extend to take the leg behind you when you're doing lunging. Any exercise we have to reach up. Can you now hug your knee to your chest with your left side? Reach this arm over your head. He's seeing if his whole body can extend. So he's seeing if his shoulder can flex, his spine can extend, and his hip can extend. Now he can feel that there's a bit of space here. So this leg can't actually go behind his hip very well. It can't go down. Let's check the other side. And well, this is even tighter. Is that tighter? So his left side is tighter. So if he has time, he could do exercises to address both these imbalances, or I would definitely look at doing the left side, because not only is his leg off the ground, but it's rotating out. And when the leg goes behind you when you're running or walking, the leg not only goes behind you, but it turns in. So he's got an issue on this left side that needs addressing before he exercises, or it's going to cause problems elsewhere in the body. So the massage techniques he's going to do with a tennis ball is to release his hip flexors, and when he actually goes back into hip extension, he's in dorsiflexion as well. So he needs to massage the calf or the gastrocnemius muscle. He may have already done that because that may have been tight, that calf complex, from when he did the kneeling, this stretch. He may have found he was tight, so he probably got that when he did the left side. So he's now done his calf, his quad, and he's going to do his hip flexors. Now the last thing we want to do is check rotation. Obviously when you're walking, running, your torso needs to be a rotate to swing the arms. So let's check that by putting our arms out to the side. Bend your knees up over your chest and drop your knees to your left. And you can see when he drops his knees that his shoulder comes off the ground. So his trunk doesn't actually rotate well to the right. Now his oblique muscles, which come from the front of his body and pelvis, wrap all the way around from the rib cage to the rib cage, the middle of the abdominals and the pelvis. So he needs to loosen those muscles to make sure he can rotate this way better so that when he exercises he doesn't hurt his lower back. Because if this can't rotate, that rotational stress goes here or to his hips. Let's check the other side. That seems a bit better, doesn't it? So you can see that this shoulder actually stays down. So he can rotate to the left better. So what he needs to do is get a tennis ball, loosen up his obliques on the right side, coming actually all the way across from his hip, because that's going to rotate this way, all the way around to the right side of the body. And then he can come back and perform this stretch if he wants to which will now be not only an assessment, but a stretch as well. He could also, if he has a very stressful job, he may have locked in from being sitting at work in a kyphotic position, answering stressful emails. That could tighten up his thoracic spine as well. So we could do the massage techniques, do simple 10 diaphragmatic breaths, repeat the assessment, which is the stretch, and he's good to go. So he comes in, he assesses dorsiflexion, hip extension, spine rotation, does the appropriate massage techniques and stretches, then when he goes into his exercise classes, he's not going to set himself up for injury, which is exactly what he wants and you want, so you can both be successful.